Morning friends, welcome back to SudokuManiacs. So hope you guys enjoyed the video on the 3 is a crowd Sudoku that we had posted yesterday. And now with the competition about to start on the Logic Masters India website, we received another request from Mrs. Poonam Gandhi asking us to elaborate on the 4-in-1 Sudoku that will be part of this competition. Now what it means is the rules of classic Sudoku apply obviously, and there are 4 lines that are drawn on the grid. Now each line is governed by a different rule. One of the lines will have digit equal parity rules. That is, now we see that the line extends for 8 cells, right? Which means exactly there will be 4 odd and 4 even digits on the line, and the digits can repeat. So I can have 2 digits 6 on the line as long as overall I have 4 odds and 4 even digits. One second line would be the meandering diagonal line, which means there will be 8 distinct digits on the line, and so out of 1 to 9 one digit will be missing. The third one is the third line will be a Renban line, which means it will have a set of 8 consecutive digits. Now you may ask, or rather I'll just come to that later. And the fourth one would be a palindrome. Obviously it means that the digits will read the same from both the directions. So if from one direction I started, the first 4 are 1 2 3 4, then the sequence will continue as 4 3 2 1 to complete the line. So at the outlook, or rather on the outset, it seems that 2 lines can have digits repeating, and the meandering diagonal and the Renban will not have any digits repeating, because the digits can repeat in equal parity as well as it will repeat on palindrome. Now you may ask, what's the difference between a meandering diagonal and Renban, because both are having distinct digits. One thing that you need to keep in mind is for Renban it is a set of 8 consecutive digits. So the series can be from either 1 to 8 or 2 to 9. So the only numbers that can be missing on a Renban line will be 1 or 9. And again, the digits do not need to be in order as long as all the 8 consecutive digits are placed on the line. Whereas for the meandering diagonal, any of the 9 digits can be missing. So I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is missing, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the basic between these 2 lines that we need to keep in mind. And most importantly, we don't know which line is governed by which rules. So that will be part of our solving to identify the lines. So how do we begin? Obviously, like I always say, any variant we start like a classic. 7, right? 7 can't be here, 7 can't be here. So I know for sure this is a 7. 2 and 3 cannot be here. So this becomes my pair of 2 and 3, which gives me a 6 here. Good enough. I have 6 digits in column 6. Missing are 5, 8 and 9. 5 cannot be here. So 5, 5. This is my 5, 8 and 9, and we have managed to complete the line. Correct? Now this 2, 3, 4 cannot be here. So this will be a 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. So the last digit here would be a 6. And now I have 2, 3, 1 and 9 are missing. So that's a 1 and a 9. And now we have 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, the best way to start is look for the palindrome line, because we know the sequence of the first 4 digits will be repeated, or rather repeated and reversed, and in the other 4 digits on across the line. Correct? So this is 6, 7. If this was a palindrome, this also has to be a 6 and a 7. Correct? But if you look at the first 2 cells, this will have a combination of 6, 7 and 8, right? So 7 and 8 will have to be on the line here as well as here if this were a palindrome. But we can see that 7 and 8 cannot be in the first two cells. So obviously this is not my palindrome, correct? But okay, I see that there are more breakthroughs on the classic rules, so let's go with this 555. And yes, the simplest way, the fourth cell is a 5, so this would have to be a 5 if it was a palindrome, but that is not the case. So 55999, 6 will be on the line. It cannot be here, so even this is not a palindrome. Okay, we have removed quite a three. And if this one had 1, 2, third place has a 6, 1, 2, 3, 6. So we have identified the three lines which cannot be a palindrome. Hence we know this line has to be a palindrome. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We have the 7 here, correct? So the palindrome is there. This is a 2, 4, so this will be a 2, 4. This was a 2, 3, 4. This will also have to be 2, 3, 4 for a palindrome, but we got a 3. So this also becomes a 2, 4, 2, 4. So we get a 3 here. Clear? 1 cannot be here, 1 cannot be here, so that's my 1. So the 1 and 6 are here. So we have identified the palindrome. Good. Let's continue. Where else can we go? 1, 3, 9. So this is a 3, 9, 3, 9. This is a 5. This becomes a 5. So 4 cannot be here, so that's a 2. That's a 4. That's a 2, 2, 4. And if this is a 3, 9, this also will be a 3, 9 to fulfill the palindrome. Correct? 4, 4. This becomes a 4. So the 4 is part of this line here. Okay. 2, 2. Okay, that's a 2. Okay. Hmm. Okay, what are we missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 9. Fine. Which means this is 146, 146, 146. Correct? Which means the digit 6 is also repeating on this line. Now digits can repeat only in the palindrome and the equal parity. So we know this first line has to be an equal parity line. So in this 146 and this is 79, which is an odd. So I have two odds and two evens, correct? Good so far? Good. So on these two lines, we cannot have the digits repeating because one of them will be a meandering diagonal, the other would be a Renban. So since 5 is on the line, 5, 5, 5 cannot be here. This is my 5, correct? And 1, 2, 3, this has to be 4, 7, and 8. That's a 7, 8, 4, 7, 4, 7, 8. By classic rules, 7, 7, 7 cannot be here. This is a 7. And since 7 cannot repeat on the diagonal, we can remove it. So that's a 4 and that's a 7. So now 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. 6 cannot repeat on the diagonal, so the 6 will be here because this cannot contain a 6. That's my 3, that's a 1. And this 6, 7 gives me an 8. Okay, that's a 6. 9 would be here, 3 and 9. And the remaining two digits are 3 and 8. Correct? Alright, so and this we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we don't know if this is a Renban or a meandering because even the meandering could have the 9 missing on it. It's not necessarily that only a central digit has to be missing. And now here what are the missing digits that we have? Okay, 2, 3. This becomes a 2, 3. This would be 2, 3 and 8, right? This is again a 2, 3, so that's my 8. 8, 8, 8. Okay, this is 2, 6 and 7, so that's a 2, 6, 2, 6, 7. This 8 also goes 6 7 and 4 6 7. So this is a 4 and this is my 6 7. So I can eliminate the 4 from here because we got a 4 here. So that's a 4, correct? And here what is missing? 1 6 and 9. All right. Digits cannot repeat. What was missing here? 1 3 and 9, right? So that's my 1 9 1 3 9. But 3 cannot be here because we have this pair of 2 3. So this has to be a 3. 1 6 9. All right, we are nearly there, but we still need to see where we go. Okay, this is a 2 3, this is a 2 3, so I can't have a 2 here. So this becomes a pair of 6 7, and that's my 2. And since this is a 2, I cannot have a 2 there. So this is a 3 2 3 2, correct? Now 4 6 are two odd numbers, and I have got all the, sorry, four even numbers. So 4 6 6 2, I have got all the four even numbers. So the other two have to be odds to get the equal parity count. So obviously this cannot be a 6. This is again a 1 9, and this becomes my 6. So that's a 1, that's a 6, that's a 7 6 7 6. And with this 1 here, this is a 9. That's my 1. That's a 9. That's a 1. That's a 7, and that's a 9. And the system says it's correct, but let's have a mandatory look. I have, this was my parity count, so 4 evens and 4 odds, perfect. 2479 9742, the palindrome is right. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, perfect. This was my Renban, because on this line I have 1 2 3 4 5, 6 is missing, 7 8 9. This was my meandering diagonal. So as you understood, remember the properties of the 4 constraints. Only on the palindrome and the equal parity counts the digits may repeat. So the best way to start off this is try to look for the palindrome digits, because you know only 4 digits will occur on that line in a with a reversed order in the other end. And the best way to use the elimination to identify that, just like we did to identify the first line. And always remember the difference between Renban and the meandering diagonal. On Renban, only the digit 1 or 9 could have been missing, at least in this example, whereas for the other one, even a central digit can be missing. Hope this video gave you some better understanding of the puzzle and gives you more confidence to approach this in the contest. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you did enjoy the video, like and share it with your friends, and do not hesitate to attempt the contest, because I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying looking at the information booklet and the type of puzzles that are there. So it's going to be a real fun contest. So if you're going to take part in the contest, good luck to you all. And till the next time, happy solving.